Hey Capricorns, welcome to Tower and Hill. Welcome to your May reading. I hope all is well. Thank you so much for your patience. All right, let's get started. I come to you, humble God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Capricorn Collective needs to know for the month of May, or at least the first half? What do they need to know most? Count your blessings. All right. Does it need to be in an attitude of gratitude? Express your joy and bust out of your cocoon. All right. So when I was meditating on your energy, I saw a T. All right. First, I guess maybe because I'm hungry, I thought T-bone steak, but I saw this, right? Like time out. All right, some of you guys might be in hermit mode, maybe too much in hermit mode, and it might be time to bust out of your cocoon, okay? So just if that applies to you, then that's what it is. You need to express who you are, express your authenticity, express your joy, okay? And even if you find that you're in a situation where it's kind of hard to be happy, then you still have to count your blessings here. That'll be a great way to actually elevate your energy, raise your vibration. All right, let's get started. Some of you guys also might be feeling blocked. Okay? Getting that too. All right. But even in that time of feeling blocked, you could still find ways to party around this interruption, right? It's a matter of like being happy where you are. Turning lemons into lemonade, that type of energy, okay? That's what needs to be embodied here. That's why Count Your Blessings is coming out. Even if you feel like you're not in a place that you want to be, you want to get to the other side and you feel blocked, you feel interference. Party at the intersection. Party at this blockage, this interference. You know, just keep that energy up, okay? And keep hope alive. All right, let's go. What's going on with the Capricorns? This energy is very somber. What's going on with the Capricorn Collective? Temperance, yeah. Moderation's needed. You guys might be in too much of hermit mode, okay? This is also a card of divine intervention, divine guidance, all that. Divine timing as well. So understand, if you feel like you're being blocked, it's actually a divine pause is happening here, okay? You might not be too happy about it, but work as you're co-creating with the universe. Just be in an attitude of gratitude here. You're still dropping the burdens, and it seems like you might be in a process of doing that before you can go into this new cycle or this new upgrade. If you guys are upgrading, if there's a new job that you want, if there's a place you want to move to, so on and so forth. For some of you guys, this block could just be the quarantine. All right. Empress energy. Yeah. It's like you're pregnant with these desires. You're pregnant with these ideas, these things that you want to do, that you want to pull off, the manifestations that you want to see here. All right. That's represented by this Empress energy. You want to get here, and it's just like, geez, how long is it going to take? But just like a pregnancy, you know, there's that, is a word gestation period. If it's not, please forgive me. But that 9-month incubation, you know, it's that incubation period. You're still in incubation. You're like, okay, this shit is like overdue. You know, that type of energy. All right. So just be mindful of that. Be patient. Have an attitude of gratitude here. We do have the we have the Eight of Wands coming out. We have the Eight of Wands coming out because this is divine timing at hand, okay? It might feel like it's outside or external interferences or things that's blocking you. This is major spirit movement going on here, okay? So even if it is a person or even if it is quarantine, these things need to happen for a reason. And it might be, you know, it feels like this injustice, whatever this wrongdoing is, that is at the forefront of this. All right. Let's see what's going on there. Yeah. It's like before you can move forward, you have to handle whatever this injustice is, this wrongdoing. We do have the Five of Cups coming out in reverse along with the Queen of Swords. You might be looking at this injustice and carrying regret, remorse, guilt, shame, whatever the case is. And it's time you have to let that go with the Queen of Swords. There's a new way you have to look at this injustice. You have to look at it with a bit more logic than emotions. Okay? It's something about that. It's an emotional barrier that's actually holding you back. Okay? So you're not going to see the fruits of your labor as of yet until you deal with your emotional space surrounding this wrongdoing. Let's look more into it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, you have a choice to make. Yep. Okay. So with some of you guys, it's definitely a choice to make in matters of the heart. This is an emotional thing, an emotional wrongdoing. For some of you guys, it might be a masculine figure, okay, that was at the head of this wrongdoing, and it's something that you have to cut out. For some of you guys, you have to make a choice to cut this person out, okay? For some of you guys, it's a matter of cutting out this regret. For cutting them out, okay, whatever it is, their energy is still in your space, whether you're actually in contact with them or not. Something about their energy is causing you guys to be emotionally unsound, not in the best emotional space, and it's becoming an emotional block, an emotional trap, okay? It's like if you're looking back at like, oh man, why didn't this work out the way I wanted it to? You know, that type of energy. Or if they're still in your energy and you're just like, why can't you just do this? Why can't you be better? Why can't you treat me right? You know, whatever that energy is, it needs to be cut out. All right? Because that's becoming an emotional trap for you. We do have the Nine of Cups coming out in reverse. That wish fulfillment card. You know, whatever this injustice was, it's an injustice because you feel like it was a wish fulfillment. It was something that you wish could have been, all right? And now you're coming to terms with the idea, like, okay, this is just not going to work. Yeah. Like they were masquerading with this double mask, double face deception card. They were masquerading as your wish fulfillment, and now you're realizing they're not. Okay, and now it's just like, because you realize that they're not, but you have this belief system that you built up about them, you know, not realizing that they were not who you thought they were. Now you have to face that. Now you have to break down this image that you had of them, this fantasy that you had of them, okay? And that is going to take time. All right? Don't get into the guilt of feeling like, oh my gosh, how did I miss this? You know, whatever the case is. That seems like that can be, that guilt can send you spiraling. And it's just unnecessary. It was supposed to happen, all right? Six of Cups, yeah. It's some past energy, yeah. You might be focusing on the missed opportunities because of this person, yeah, all right. So some of you guys, you feel duped. You feel duped. You feel like you thought this person was one thing. You thought this was your wish fulfillment. You realize they weren't, all right? It might have felt like it had a spiritual tie and you realize it wasn't. You might have felt like it was a soulmate, something like that, and you realize it wasn't, you know. And now you're like, wow, I wasted my time here. You know, what a waste. And it's just like getting caught up in the idea of them, you know, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I love this card in this deck because this is like the energy of someone getting away with something. You know, that smug look on their face. And it's just leaving you to pick up the pieces here. Like, wow, you got me. You tricked me there. You know, that's the energy that I'm seeing, but it's kind of hard to get past. Check out the full moon in Scorpio reading. It does talk about truths coming to light. It's not the best truths, but it's like finally getting the final piece of truth that was needed so that you could finally make a decision and move on. But the challenge with that is actually moving on. After finding out the truth, it's like, it would be, a lot of people would have the inclination to dwell on it. With the Scorpio energy, it's like harping on it and just really focusing on it and obsessing over that truth as opposed to moving forward. So just be mindful of that. Check out the full moon in Scorpio reading, okay? This does have that energy there because it seems like the Capricorn collective, you might find yourself dwelling on it too much, and it might be an emotional trap for you, okay? Or energetic trap for you, all right? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Yeah, King of Swords. You have a major clarity about who this person is. You have a major clarity about how broken the connection is with the Lover's card. And it's time to move on. Easier said than done. Do the healing that you need to do. We have the Six of Swords. This is about moving on to calmer waters, more peaceful energy here. All right, the Ten of Wands. You're still dealing with the baggage of it, but you still have to move forward with the King of Pentacles. Move forward and working on that baggage, working on the hurt that came from it. All right, set that intention. You have to set that intention. Yeah, and express your joy, right? Like, it's like, wow, this really sucked that this happened. But you know what? I'm grateful that I finally came to the clarity that I needed to come through. I'm glad that this didn't last longer than it did. You know, whatever it is, even if it lasted for 15, 20 years, just be happy that it's finally done. You finally got the clarity that you needed to. You finally woke up to whatever it is. All right? That's a little heavy. Why is the Six of Cups here? Yeah. Emperor, King of Wands. This is like kind of a controlled energy. All right. Whatever this is. Whatever this past energy is. All right. It's something that you fell out of passion for. You lost passion. You lost love for it. All right. And just take the next steps in the healing process here. All right. Don't look at it. And I don't think you guys are looking at it as a missed opportunity. You probably once did. Or some of you guys, everybody's different. Some of you guys might be looking at it like, I feel like the missed opportunity would be the waste. Once you realize who this person is, then it's just like, damn, I wasted so much time on this person. You know, I put so much energy into this. You know, I feel like that's the waste that would be felt there. But that's not the best way to look at it. I mean, that's a natural thought, but just move forward from that. Okay, move forward to bigger and better. See, use that experience as a foundation for what you want to manifest moving forward with this Four of Wands here. All right, it does look like you're moving forward into a happy home energy. You're moving forward to a more solid foundation. Okay, this lesson had to be taught so that you can know what you don't want, and then you can have more clarity about what it is that you do want. What does a solid foundation look like for you? What does a solid love look like? Okay. What does a solid friendship look like? All that. So this is a lesson. It was a tough one. All right. But it's time for you to take the lead with this new clarity that you have. Take the lead and move forward. Don't get caught up in the lesson or the pain of the lesson without getting the wisdom. Without learning the lesson, right? Get the wisdom. Focus on that. All right. All right. What's the blockage? Oh, okay. What is a blockage for the Cap Collective? There's a need to be a little bit more optimistic. Like, this energy feels very somber. There's a need to be optimistic. Or at least be proactive. You don't have to be happy-go-lucky, but at least be proactive. Use this pain and, yeah, look at that with the Nine of Pentacles coming out. That need to just, yeah, definitely saw that Tower. In that full moon in Scorpio reading, it was talking about putting a fire under your ass. Okay, you can dwell on this and wallow in self-pity, wallow in the deep water of sadness, or you could take this and use it as fire under your ass to propel you forward. Which one are you going to do, Capricorn? I know what y'all going to do, all right? You know what time it is. But that's what it is, all right? That's what this Tower moment was for. Whatever this final thing was, the full moon in Scorpio is all about hidden truths coming to light to put a fire under your ass to push you into your upgrade. So it looks like that's what's happening. Just don't get stuck. All right. Yeah, the pain. This is a blockage. The Ten of Swords here, along with the Lover's card. The major betrayal, the pain, all that. The waste of time, all that. The pain of that cycle, okay? The pain of the cycle when it came to, it could be one soulmate, or it could just be a multitude of soulmates. You know, it could just be a group of people that you realize, oh my gosh, I've been in this cycle for so long, you know, I've been in this crappy cycle, you know, and it's just the pain of dealing with that and the recognition of that, okay? It could also be the pain of dealing with the maybe beating yourself up for being in this cycle. Don't do that, okay? That would be the shame. Don't wallow in shame either. What's the Capricorn collective feeling to see? The Moon card, yeah. Things are coming to light. And it might come through as intuitive hits. You might just start looking at things differently, and then you'll have like, and you'll just realize, oh wow, this person is really crappy. Oh, this is the dynamic of the situation, so on and so forth. It's something that has to bring major clarity though, because you wasn't clear about a certain dynamic or a certain person or a certain people or a cycle that you've been in with multiple people, you know. Yeah. It's going to come out of introspection. Now, whether this happened or not, this is up to you. The Hermit card is about introspection, but that is a way to get to that truth. Meditation, journaling, having some alone time. It does seem like, oh, look at that with the World card at the bottom of the deck. So here's the silver lining. This is what you're going towards, right? That major upgrade, that major cycle, right? And you might feel some interference, you feel some blockages, but the blockage is dealing with this. Dealing with the pain, dealing with the cycle of the subconscious cycle that's coming to light now. You know, the things that have been stopping you. When you start feeling that energetic pause, when you feel the divine is just like closing doors on you, it's because they want you to stop and pay attention. Stop and be introspective. Stop and listen to spirit. Listen to your intuition, because they have some keys to tell you. That's what this moon card is all about, the key. All right. Yeah. All right. What's the advice? Death card. Yeah. It's a death and rebirth. Yeah. Five of Swords. It's like people are getting away with certain things, and now it's coming to light. You're becoming privy to it. There's probably things that you were overthinking, so on and so forth. All right. Like, are they crappy? Are they not? Do they like me? Do they not? Whatever the case is. Are they out for my highest good? Are they not? You know, that type of energy. With that Five of Swords energy, that's what that is. It's like sneaky kind of energy here. Deceptive. It's kind of deceptive energy, and it had you overthinking. Now you're going to finally get the final piece of knowledge and clarity that you need, so that you no longer have to overthink this. And that is what's going to turn this right side up and begin this rebirth process for you. It's going to allow you to jump into the upgrade. So if you feel like things are being paused right now, this is a major step. This is like the final boss, the final key before you can actually move forward into this new world, into this new you, into this new thing, this business idea, this move, whatever it is that this upgrade is going to bring, this new manifestation. This has to be wrapped up first. Okay. So allow for that. Allow for that process to happen. It does seem like divine timing is at work here. So that is what it is. What do the romance angels have to say? Let go of control issues. Virgo had that too. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. All right. In the moment. See, as I mentioned, divine timing. Divine timing is at work. You can't force anything. You can't push anything. You can't force the truth to come out. That when it's divine timing, it is divine timing. Collectively, it is divine timing for truth to come out. So just allow it to be. All right. And when it does, then you have to handle it accordingly. All right. But that will be the thing to put the fire under your ass. So be happy, be optimistic, be excited about this, because this is a necessary key. It's like the final boss before you go to the next level. Okay. It's going to sting a little, but it is what it is. Do not try to control it. Let it go. Take it as a sign. Like, okay, nope. Now I know what that is. I'm out. All right. That's the best way to handle this situation. All right. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Worth waiting for. Okay, that's too much. Oh, all right. So we have, this could be the one, and also unrequited love. I feel like you're leaving. So for some of you guys, if this is just a romantic thing, you guys are leaving like one soulmate, and then you're going to run into the one. All right. Or someone who is the potential for the one. Okay. Don't get too excited there. All right. We have getting to know each other and worth waiting for. All right. Yeah. You guys, that's what you're feeling to see, that you're going to step into a brand new upgrade with brand new people, better people. So if you guys are leaving a soulmate, it's preparation. Like, this is why you have to count your blessings. You're being prepped. You're being prepped. for something better, for this major upgrade. All right, this could be an upgrade in love. It could be an upgrade in finances. It does look like it's an overall upgrade, an overall emotional fulfilling cycle for you. All right, so just be mindful of that. And that's why it's important for you to step into just your high vibe energy and not fall into guilt, not fall into shame, not fall into resentment, because that's going to prolong your upgrade. All right, so just be mindful of that. All right, what is a power animal? And the best way to do that, obviously, is easier said than done. If you're feeling this pain, I'm seeing all that pain, all that resentment, whatever. This is how you do it. Count your blessings. Stay in the attitude of gratitude. On my IG, I do have a 777 morning routine, if you want to check it out. Pretty much every morning, you just set the timer 7 minutes, 3 times, right? 7 minutes, do the 7 minutes of gratitude. I'm so thankful and grateful for this. I'm so thankful and grateful for that. And then the next 7 minutes, you repeat the timer. Once it goes off, you repeat it. 7 minutes of prayer, if you want to pray, whatever. And then once it goes off, 7 minutes of an affirmation. You can repeat as many as you want. Repeat 1 or 2 if you want. Whatever the case. Repeat up to 5. Who cares? But it's just a matter of setting the stage, emotional stage for your day. All right? Yeah, turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. This is about being compassionate. And I feel like this is more importantly, being compassionate with yourself. Okay? As this truth comes to light, you might look at it like, damn, how did I miss that? Don't beat yourself up about it, all right? Be compassionate with yourself. This is also the card of expressing, handling things with class. Okay? That's what it's all about. So also when that thing comes to light, try to be classy about it. Be graceful about it. Take the knowledge, take that new knowledge that comes through and be like, yep, I'm out. You know, instead of staying within it, instead of trying to fight it, you know, instead of trying to get back at people, whatever the case is, reclaim your power. All right? You have something way better on the horizon. You don't have time to deal with low vibe energy. You don't have time to deal with whatever deceptive things that are around you. And that's why we have Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. All right, your words create things. So if you allow yourself to keep indulging in this energy, once it comes to light, and you keep thinking about it, or you keep talking about it, you know, it's just going to keep that energy alive within you, and it's not important enough. All right? Nothing is that important. Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. Nothing is worth messing up your vibration for. Wombat Spirit, be at home. This is being confident within yourself. This is busting out of your cocoon, stepping into your authenticity. This truth that comes out is going to push you into a newer you, a more improved, a new and improved you, okay? So be excited about that, all right? Hawk Spirit has your back, no matter what. Know that. All right? All right, Capricorns. Oh, let me pull a prayer for you. Thank you, Archangel Michael. What prayer do we have? It's it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. All right. If anyone needed clarity on that, boom. All right. Here's the prayer. Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. You are going to get an intuitive hit about your environment or your relationship, some type of dynamic, all right? And it's not going to be the best, but it's going to be empowering. It's going to allow you to believe more in yourself so that you can step into the new and improved you. Take that for what it is. Here we go. All right. It's time to leave that unhealthy situation if you're still dwelling on it. All right. Well, thank you so much, Caps. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, add me on IG. That's Tara Hill. Also, I do personal readings, so check that out. Info box below. Until we meet again, peace.